Aren't you overreacting just a bit?
Nope.
After all you've been through, I can't believe you're gonna let some jerk, former customer, scare you into living at the lighthouse.
That's because you don't know this jerk former customer.
What's he like?
Scary. Very scary. And then some.
Well, tell me who he is, and I'll scare him right back for you.
Believe me, Ramsey, you don't want to have anything to do with David Bordiso.
Scott, I am telling you, David Bordiso is the man I saw in my crystal ball.
Yeah, I know, but that crystal ball of yours gets a little fuzzy from time to time, you know?
It was him, I am sure. Ah, here we go.
This vegetable pate is delicious.
Oh, well, thank you very, very much. I actually concocted it myself.
Well, you should consider marketing it along with your dresses.
Well, why don't we just stick to the dress line right now?
And what a delightful line it is, the Serena line. It's romantic, feminine, vibrant, just like its designer.
Well, thank you very much. Coming from you, that is quite a compliment. You know, you're certainly no slouch in the fashion industry yourself.
Hey, Dad, you have any leftover Chinese? I am starving.
Come here, you. What happened to that lunch I made you?
Billy Jacob sat on it and smushed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company.
No, that's okay. Come here, you pumpkinhead. I want you to meet a very, very talented man.
And I'd like very much to meet this lovely young lady.
Serena, this is Mr. Bordiso. He is huge, absolutely big, big, big in the fashion industry.
I'm getting bigger, thanks to Lucy's wonderful pate. How do you do, Serena?
Very fine, thank you.
I see now where Lucy got the name for her line. This child is striking. You should put her in your advertising.
Well, she seems very sweet now, but when she hasn't eaten, she turns into a real monster. So once you run out to the kitchen and fix some chipped beef on toast, okay?
Okay. Nice to meet you, Mr.
Bordiso. That's tough, isn't it?
Bordiso.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
So, well, you know, Serena won't be involved in this at all, maybe a little indirectly, but that's about it, because we don't want to put her back in the limelight.
If she were my child, I'd feel exactly the same.
Ah, then do you have children?
I lost a child years ago, but if you don't mind, it's a subject I'm not comfortable discussing. I'd much rather discuss the Serena line.
Well, of course. I mean, that is my favorite subject these days.
Now, Neil, you understand that we're just trying to find out who planted the listening device that Joe found in Karen's apartment.
I understand.
And you say you heard Joe's voice coming from Frank's room this morning?
Yeah.
You're mistaken, sport.
Neil, exactly what did you hear me say in Frank's room this morning?
You were speaking to someone about missing a movie last night, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I was speaking to Karen. However, I wasn't in Frank's room.
Yeah, we were at home.
You want to try to explain that?
Well, he obviously mistook my voice for Joe's.
Sweetie, remember I told you this morning you heard Frank and I saying we missed a movie?
Yeah, people are always telling Joe and me we sound alike.
This is just too weird. You both wanted to see a movie last night, and then you both missed it. I've heard of brotherly bonds before, but, you know, I'm getting the chills.
But
Yeah,
I
Joe
know...
and I, we think more alike than twins, don't we, Joe? How many times have people called here and gotten us mixed up on the phone because we sound alike?
It's happened.
Neil, are you certain it was Joe's voice you heard this morning coming from Frank's room?
I thought it was.
Hey, honey, are your ears still bothering you? He's had an ear infection. They may be stuffed up.
He's been on medication. So, how about it?
I must have heard wrong. Sorry.
It's no problem. Just make sure you finish all your medication, okay?
Well, you know what? I think you're due for a dose about right now. Come on, young man. I guess it was Julie that planted the bugs.
Guess so.
You want to go back to the apartment?
No, listen, I'm gonna stay here and talk to Frank about repairing some of the damage to the house.
I can give you a lift.
Thank you.
I know how much you like accusing me of stuff lately. But spying?
This guy's name is David Bordiso. Why do you keep calling him DV?
David Vincent Bordiso. He likes to use his initials.
Well, I don't get this. You don't take crap from anyone, but you'll let this guy run you out of your home. Why are you so scared? What did he do to you?
First of all, I don't let anyone run me anywhere. Not anymore. Now, that being said, my mama didn't raise no fools. DV has no check on his appetites. I'm strictly looking out for number one, baby.
This guy didn't actually threaten you, did he?
No.
Then why are you jumping the gun? Or is this just your way of making time with the shrink? You know, weaseling your way into the lighthouse.
Oh, is that how you see me? As a weasel?
No. No, you're a beautiful woman who seems to be throwing herself away to a second-rate psychoanalyst when the man of her dreams is standing right before her.
Oh, you would be the man of my dreams if you weren't such a heartbreaker.
You'll miss my martinis, you know.
Yeah. One for the road?
Absolutely.
When someone has an emotional connection to their product, it's got a very good chance of succeeding.
It would. It really would. But unfortunately, we're having a bit of a delivery problem.
Ah. The garment industry isn't for wimps.
Yeah, well, you know, we're no wimps.
But you are newcomers.
Yeah, well, we own Deception. Lucy marketed Jack's Cosmetics.
Mm-hmm. Which did very well. Until that recall fiasco, thanks to Rex Stanton.
Ah, well, so you know about that.
Well, it was national news. That's why I think it's so smart for you to move over to clothing. Give your business a fresh edge. I think the idea's inspired.
Why, thank you.
You know what? I don't think you came all the way over to Port Charles to just compliment Lucy. So why don't you just tell us why you're really here?
You think I have an ulterior motive?
Yeah, I do. I mean, if you wanted to pay Lucy a compliment, you could have just sent her a postcard.
Yes, I suppose you're right. After all, I'm a busy man.
Absolutely. You're a very, very busy man. I mean, you not only have that beautiful couture line, but you have your name on everything from sunglasses to luggage. I'm just so flattered that you're interested in what I'm doing.
Well, you have managed to come up with the one thing that I need. A moderately priced line with a big potential. Your vision of bringing romance into people's lives could reap an empire the size of Martha Stewart's.
Let's not get carried away.
I'm telling you, this could be huge. People are thirsty for romance.
Oh, absolutely. I really do believe that. I'm not only selling dresses, I'm selling dreams.
I can provide manufacturing, distribution, and publicity for Lucy's designs.
In exchange for?
45% of the profits.
That's very steep.
It's worth it. We're talking big numbers here. I can bring your vision to life. I'll promote your line with a show in Paris. I guarantee you we'll write 300,000 orders in an afternoon. After, we'll flood the markets in Europe and Asia.
Whoa, you do make it sound very, very easy.
For me, it is. I have access to the best of everything. Material, labor, packaging, shipping, sales. So, what do you say?
I tell you what we say. We need to talk.
Of course. I hope to hear from you soon. I'll find my way out.
coffee in the kitchen if you want some. I would have poured you a cup, but I figured you'd accuse me of stirring rat poison in it.
You know, Frank, don't blow this out of proportion.
Now, I've got the whole thing in perspective, Joe. The truth is, our relationship has deteriorated to the point that you think that I would spy on you.
No, I never said that.
It was written all over your face. For God's sake, Joe, why would I do that? What could I possibly gain?
I don't even know what to think anymore. All I know is you have not been the same since you started taking DL-56.
I have been through hell this past year. I almost died. Maybe what I have gone through has affected me for the worse. But I am trying to get control of my life again.
I understand that, Frank. But you know what? You need to realize that you're not the only one that has been affected by the changes that happened this past year. I say boo, and you go ballistic.
I'm working on that. Take a deep breath, and I count to 10 when something bugs me.
Well, that's good.
I'm getting my old self back one step at a time. Now, you may think that you don't know me anymore, Joe, but I am still your big brother.
Of course you are. Finding that bug at Karen's apartment made me a little paranoid. All right, can we just forget about it?
Still want me as best man at your wedding?
Couldn't get married any other way.
Well, on the right, get the right, on the right.
I got him!
Right there.
I got him! The winner and new champion! Woo!
Oh, take it easy, will you? I let you win.
Oh, you never let anyone win anything, ever.
Well, I did this time. I want you to have a good time before you move into the tomb.
Lighthouse.
Whatever.
Come on, you should be happy I'm going. Just think about all the chicks you could have in and out of here without worrying about me.
Could never, ever be in the way. There's always room in my bed for 3.
Ew, you pig. That's why you want me to stay.
Well, guy can dream, can't he?
And here I thought that you wanted me to stay because you like me. You really like me.
Okay, take it easy, will you? No. Truth is, no one will ever take your place. In fact, I won't even rent out your room. Might turn it into the Eve Lambert Museum. Guided tours, the whole shebang. We'll retire the martini glass the way a sports team would retire the jersey of its finest player.
Oh, come on, Ramsey. You're going to have so many women coming in and out of here that by the end of the week, you're going to be begging me to stay away. Port Charles Pizza. Hi. Yeah, actually, the doorman already took most of my bags down, so I will be right there. I'll meet you downstairs. Bye.
Kevin?
Time to go.
Keep me posted.
I will. Every day at the hospital.
No, wait a minute. No. I said keep me posted. You don't want to make a pest of yourself.
Bye.
Bye. Break a heart.
Not this time. Guess who?
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Courtney.
No.
Karen.
No.
Jill. No, Barbara. Wait, Monique. No. Oh, I got it. Sherry. No, Georgia.
Funny guy.
It's Eve. Back so soon?
I forgot my scarf.
Oh, got it. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is there something else?
I've been thinking a lot about what you said.
What, about the museum? Is it still in the planning stages?
I'm serious, Chris.
Okay.
There's a part of me that doesn't want to go.
Why is that?
If you joke about this,
I won't.
will kill you.
won't. I promise.
Sometimes I look at you, and I think you really are the man of my dreams.
She'll be back.
Where have you been?
Giving Joe a line of bull. He just left.
Don't let Neil hear you. So did everyone buy the story about the earache?
More or less.
Which one is it, Frank? Is it more or less?
Joe still seemed a little suspicious. But I gave him some sob story about how tough my life has been, and now he's oh so sorry he didn't trust me. Jerk.
So now it looks like Julie planted the bug.
We're clear.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. The receiver should be waiting for you at the recovery
Would you
room tomorrow.
stop pacing? You're making me nervous.
That was a close call.
What happened to Miss Bravado, Miss? I'm breaking up Joe and Karen so I can get my one true love back.
I am going through with this. Come hell or high water, but it is too risky to operate out of this house anymore.
No kidding.
We're gonna have to rent an apartment. We need money now.
Well, I guess I'll just have to give my old girlfriend a visit.
Julie.
She may be loony, but she's rich. And I'd like to find out where her money is.
The offer was tempting.
Tempting? It was more than tempting. Come on, I was worried to death about what is going to happen with the Serena line. So I stared into my crystal ball, and whose face did I see? I saw David Bordiso. Come on. He actually ended up here after I saw his face.
Fate?
Well, maybe. Scott, I also saw Sebastian's face in my crystal ball, and he showed up in Port Charles. I saw David Bordiso's face. He showed up here. So don't you see? Something is happening. Something is going on. I have a gift.
Oh, you do have gifts. All right, look, you have this premonition. The guy shows up. But let's take that psychic beanie off and put the business beanie on, okay? And let's just discuss this offer.
Okay, all right. I think the offer has a lot of things going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Such as, one, David Bordiso seems to truly believe in my designs.
Flattery. Big deal.
And also, he does know a lot more than we do about the clothing industry, no matter what you say.
Maybe not.
All right, then. We're in trouble here. We are in trouble. We have these dresses. We can't even get them made, so we can't get them delivered. He could help us with that.
Well, he does have expediency on his side.
Of course he does, because he's a pro. He could move quickly, sell widely. So what is not to like about his offer?
Because he's a big shot.
What? What? When is that a bad thing to tie yourself to a winner?
I'll tell you why. Because big shots, winners, in the end, they like to get control. You know, they like to stifle you. They will squash you like a cockroach,
Okay,
Lucy. If you don't...
okay. I promise I will be very, very careful.
As your advisor, I just think that you should just hang on a little bit. You don't have to get into business with anyone else but yourself. I think that you can be the queen of romance.
But how in the world are we going to get those dresses made all by ourselves?
Don't hand your vision over to someone else.
I won't. I would never hand my vision over. Besides, I happen to have a crackerjack attorney that'll be there to protect me when we draw up those contracts.
Your crackerjack attorney is not crazy about getting into business with this David Bordiso.
It's Bordiso, and why the heck not?
Because I have a very bad feeling about this guy.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, Barbara Walters with a preview of the history-making interview with Monica Lewinsky, plus Oscar host Whoopi Goldberg. That's tomorrow on Good Morning America.